These are the Rokid Max 2s, and they're basically a 215-inch screen on my face. The world of smart computing on your face is actually becoming real with the Rokid Max 2s. Huge thank you to Rokid for sending these glasses my way and also sponsoring today's video. While this video is sponsored, I'm going to give you guys my honest thoughts and feedback on these glasses. This is also not a review because I don't do sponsored reviews, so this is more of a product showcase. But I've been using these for the last 2 weeks or so, and they're pretty exciting. Like I mentioned, these are essentially a 215-inch micro OLED display in front of your eyes. Actually, the exact specs are looking at a 215-inch display from 6 meters back. It's actually almost a cinematic experience. It's wild. And what's cool about these is that they're essentially a screen that you can use for all of your devices. For example, you can plug these into your laptop, write a script, edit a video, plug them into your phone, watch content, or listen to music if you want, or you can plug them into your Steam Deck and play games on them. It's wild. And there's a lot of reasons why having a screen in your glasses is pretty great. First of all, for privacy. It allows you to watch whatever kind of content you want, whether you're traveling, whether you're on the train, whether you're just sitting at home, in the privacy of literally your own eyes. Not only that, it feels like you're actually watching this content on a giant screen. Now, obviously, it's a very, very small screen inside your glasses, but it feels huge. Speaking of these glasses, the way that the screen actually works is that they project down towards this lens on the bottom half of the glasses, and that's what creates this sort of AR effect. It's actually projecting the image onto the glass in front of you. Kind of like a heads-up display, but a very high-resolution heads-up display. The screen has a 50-degree field of view, and it's 120 Hz capable, which means that gaming on these is not only possible, but actually really great. The contrast is great, the colors are solid, and because it's on a pair of glasses, you can see what's going on around you with the screen in front of you. So it really is like you're just projecting a screen in front of your face. And if you want to feel like you're watching your content in a movie theater style environment, you can put on this blackout cover right here, which just makes everything around you kind of disappear and you feel like you're sitting in a movie theater. It also makes the image that you're watching a little bit brighter and a little bit clearer because there's not light coming from this side of the glasses. But I will say, I really love how they made these, I guess they're privacy covers or blackout covers, look like a pair of glasses. Like they gave it sort of faux lenses so it doesn't look weird when it's on your face. Like check this out. I can't see anything, but kind of looks like I'm wearing glasses. Of course, when you pop this off, it is like you're wearing a pair of glasses. Like when I throw these on right here, I can see straight through them, no issues. I can see the camera right there. No problems whatsoever. They're also very light. They're 75 grams, so after extended usage, it doesn't feel like your neck is about to fall off because they're kind of like pulling your face forward. There's a lot of other glasses and goggles and things like that that I've used that just feel after like 2 hours that your face is going to hit the ground because it's just so front heavy. But these, because they are so light, you really don't get that. They're obviously a little bit heavier than a standard pair of glasses, but they're not heavy enough to where it becomes a problem after extended use. Speaking of glasses, if your eyes are not great, like my eyes aren't great, I wear glasses and contacts. In fact, my eyes are actually terrible. If I take these contacts out, I can't see anything. It's just a giant blurry wall, even like 2 feet in front of my face. It's ridiculous. But what these glasses allow you to do is adjust the diopter from 0 to -6. So if you're a glasses wearer like myself, you're covered. Now you can buy these glasses and use them on your own. Basically, you plug them into whatever device you want with the USB-C port on the back of the device. It comes with an included USB-C cable. They've also got speakers on the top, which actually sound pretty good for glasses speakers. I was really impressed. However, if you want to up your content experience, you can also get the Rokid Station, which is actually an Android TV in a remote form factor, which is pretty amazing. You plug it into your glasses the same way you plug in any of your other devices with the USB-C port on the back. You plug in the HDMI port into the back of this, and you're good to go. You've got literally an Android TV on your face that you can control with the remote. You can actually just also plug this into your TV if you really want to and use the Rokid Station as like an actual Android TV on your TV. However, it's made specifically for the glasses, so that's the way I'd suggest using it. But it's a pretty awesome little thing because you can turn it on, watch YouTube, watch music videos. It's actually tiny and feels great in the hand. It also feels surprisingly premium, even though I think it is in a plastic package, and it really makes your glasses literally smart glasses. I find myself watching YouTube a lot while I'm getting ready for bed, like laying in bed next to my wife, because usually when I'm watching my phone, the light kind of disturbs her. I try and keep it down, but it doesn't always work. The speakers on the glasses, even though they sound good, they don't disturb her. I mean, you can hear them from outside the glasses, but they're not too loud to where it bothers her. And this allows me to watch any of the shows I'm watching or any of my YouTube videos that I need to catch up on in bed while I'm laying in bed, so I don't have to worry about having my phone out and kind of blasting her in the face with the light. Another plus is that these glasses are designed specifically to reduce blue light strain. Even though you've got a screen kind of in your eyes, it's not going to strain over time because it doesn't have that same sort of blue light that you get from a regular TV. I think this inner screen possibly, or this inner lens, might be able to block that out. Just below the lenses, you've got these removable nose pads, which are actually very comfortable on your face, even after extended wear, and they give you a second set if you want to switch them out, because over time, they will get gross. Now, the screen is not fixed in place on any specific item. It's actually just projected onto the glasses, so it's going to stay in the same place on your glasses when you move your head, but I don't don't find that to be a problem. It also allows me to just kind of stay focused on the content. Resolution wise, it's 4K. Like, it looks really, really crisp, really, really clear. It reminds me of my 65-inch 4K TV upstairs, which I watch all the time. Feels like I'm watching the TV, except in my glasses rather than on the wall. Apparently the audio is spatial audio, so it should sound like sounds are coming from the side that they should be coming from. For example, if there's someone walking by you in a movie, or I guess in a show or whatever, and they're coming from the right side, it should sound like they're coming from the right side in the actual speakers themselves. Now, like I already mentioned, I use these when I'm going to bed, but they are also great for traveling. For example, on a long flight. I just went to Riyadh a couple months ago, and these would have been perfect for that because it was a 14-hour flight. I could have played my Steam Deck with these on, not have to worry about holding it like this and having my neck hurt me by the end of the flight, or watched content on this. It would have been excellent for that. Even plugging in my phone and just checking emails with these on would be cool, because then I get some privacy instead of the person kind of looking over at my phone every 5 minutes, because the dude was doing that. It was frustrating. I kept like turning my phone this way, like, chill, bro. But no, he would not chill. Also, they're great for just like daily commuting on the train. I used to live in New York for about 4 years. These would have been good for that. They also look like glasses, so it's not gonna draw too many people's attention. Now keep in mind, there will be a cable hanging down from your glasses, but it honestly kind of just looks like headphones. You can also use these for working. You can respond to emails, you can use them for editing videos or writing a script, which I've used them for before. I've used them to actually write the script for this video. And what's great about that is not only the privacy, but also the removal of distractions. Like, it really allows you to focus on what you're working on. Oh, they also come with a cool little carrying case right here, which is actually a hard shell, so it's going to protect your glasses and your Rokid Station, which is a nice little touch. So if you want to throw these in your bag when you're traveling or something like that, or even just for storage, it's a nice little addition. All that said, these are an all new way to consume content, and if you can see these fitting into your life, I do recommend checking them out. It's really cool. It's like an external monitor that you have on your face. This is a very interesting look into the future of AR and VR. It's the kind of device that I could actually use myself currently, but it also makes me excited about the future. And if you want to grab the Rokid Max 2s or the Rokid Station, or even both, make sure to check out the link in the top of the description below and use my discount code, which is also down there, for $20 off. But hey, what do you guys think about the Rokid Max 2s and the Rokid Station? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Once again, huge thank you to Rokid for sponsoring today's video. As always, thank you all so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't yet, and I'll see you all in the next one.